To assemble the BCS vegetable seeder, you will need the following wrenches: 19mm, 9/16 inch, 11/16 inch, 2 1/2-inch wrenches, and a 10mm Allen wrench. If you are using a quick hitch system, first fasten your male tang to the standard drawbar, with the drawbar in the upper position and the hole of the male tang on top. Pass the 2 Allen head bolts through the male tang and the drawbar and secure with the wavy washers and nylock nuts. Using your 19mm wrench and your 10mm Allen wrench, tighten the hardware just enough so that it can be adjusted if needed, and refer to the quick hitch installation video to properly align the quick hitch tang. Next, install the leveling bracket on the seeder, like so. Secure it with the 2 5/16 by 1-inch bolts and flange nuts, placing the top bolt in the centermost position of the slotted top hole. Snug both bolts using your 2 1/2-inch wrenches, but do not tighten completely. Then install the vertical bracket to the drawbar by aligning the 3 holes in the vertical bracket with the 2 center holes in the drawbar, like so, and sliding the provided linchpin through all 5 holes. Secure with the provided hairpin. Leave the 2 side stabilizer bolts and jam nuts on the vertical bracket slightly loose. We are attaching the seeder to the center hole of the drawbar for this video, but it can be offset to any of the other 4 holes if desired. The standard drawbar can only accommodate a single seeder. The 1-meter drawbar can accommodate up to 4 seeders, provided they have at least 4 empty holes between them. Prior to installing the seeder assembly to the drawbar, confirm that the 2 disc wheels are at their highest position by holding the seeder upright and checking for free spin. If the disc wheels are making contact with the ground, turn the adjusting knob counterclockwise until you achieve free spin. Slide the seeder assembly over the stem of the vertical bracket on the drawbar until both of the seeder's wheels make contact with the ground, with the disc wheels rotating freely. It may be necessary to move the leveling bracket up or down on the stem of the vertical bracket to achieve the desired position. It should be close to the top of the shaft, but may rest slightly lower, depending on your tractor's wheel size. Tighten the jam bolt on the leveling bracket using your 9/16 inch wrench. Then secure it by rotating the jam nut clockwise using your 11/16 inch wrench until it is about finger tight. Then give it another 1/4 to 1/2 turn. If you're not seating perfectly straight rows, you may want to leave a small amount of play in the vertical bracket so the seeder can float side to side just a little. To set the seeder tracking behind the tractor, you will need the 9/16 inch wrench to adjust and tighten the 2 side stabilizer bolts on the vertical bracket. Tighten each jam nut with the 11/16 inch wrench to about finger tight, then give each one an additional 1/4 to 1/2 turn. Make any necessary fine adjustments to level the seeder on the leveling bracket, and follow up by tightening the 2 5/16 by 1-inch bolts and nuts using 2 1/2-inch wrenches. Remove the clear cover from the seed hopper, then remove the nylock wing nut, the brush assembly, and the cone-shaped spacer, leaving the lower black hopper assembly in place. Be careful not to rotate the hopper so that the seed release hole remains aligned with the hole in the frame beneath. Insert the appropriate seed plate into the lower part of the hopper, making sure to align the plate with the D shaft, and place the cone-shaped spacer on top. Insert the brush assembly, brush down, with the steel plate aligned to fit inside the slots on the lower portion of the hopper. Then reinstall the nylock wing nut, but do not over-tighten. Confirm that the brush assembly is not over-tightened by lifting the rear of the seeder and rotating the rear wheel in the direction of the tractor. Make sure that the seed plate is rotating unimpeded by excess resistance from the brush assembly. If you do encounter resistance, alleviate it by rotating the wing nut counterclockwise. At this point, you can add your desired seed, replace the hopper cover, and get to planting. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe to our channel for more. Also, please know that we welcome your feedback and questions. To contact us about the content of this video, please call 1-800-543-1040 or email info@bcsamerica.com. Thank you.